Good morning, everyone. I'm Mattias Lava. Happy birthday to you, Meangreen comic machine. It's his birthday, and take a look at his channel. Saying happy birthday or something. It's a beautiful weather again out here in Sweden. It's usually dark in the Nordic countries most of the time during the year. Not during. We have a very dark winter. Winter is coming. I'll have to talk about some books I read this week. First of all, I want to show this Swedish comic book I bought last weekend. The Angel of Horror. I believe that's the correct translation. The book itself is the artwork is it's okay. It's about a cameraman for the photographer during the first. I believe it's in the mid-20s. He's supposed to do some work in south of Sweden. He's going to meet up a girl, and they're going to take some pictures, and that's it. But a lot of weird stuff is happening. Okay, first of all, his name is Victor Kaspersson. And he's supposed to live with a girl, and his very strange father, who is a former pilot, German pilot from the World War I. Apparently, this pilot kidnapped, and he got hurt during fighting midair, and got to the hospital, and then he fell in love with a nurse and kidnapped her, and then got a daughter, and they got a daughter, which is this woman that Victor is supposed to live with during this weekend. And we get to see some strange things. This dad is actually hitting her. This woman that he lives with. It becomes quite a mystery. He doesn't really know what to do with this whole thing. This is the mid-20s, so we have to take the era for what it is. I don't defend violence and that kind of stuff, but I think it wants to be a bit historical correct, even though you get very pissed because of these things. This is a lovely panel, 2-page panel. What this book is lacking is actually, it's get a bit silly because the devil is possessing the father, I believe, and at the end they ran towards a church, and blah blah blah. Jesus Christ, one of them uses a gun, and then it's all over. I'm very good at explaining things. It was very. I thought it was going to be something else. It's just to feel. Oh, this is supposed to be a British. Another British murder mystery or something like that. But then it gets all supernatural, and I can enjoy supernatural things, but not here in Sweden. It's certainly not the devil. I don't know. It just felt... Okay, here's the father, the former pilot, when he's possessed by... Oh, it's not the devil, it's the angel of horror or something. Some of the devil's, Lucifer's guardians, helpers or something. Yeah, so that was the... That was the book that I don't recommend you to read. It's in Swedish, so that's another point. You shouldn't buy that book if you're not very international. I don't know what I'm gonna say. 3 books I enjoyed. First one is Wonder Woman. I just got black in my head now. We're still on the Paradise Island. Some women. You don't. No men are allowed to be on this island. So except for little sick baby. And it was a long time ago. I read the previous issue, but the Amazon woman is a bit annoyed that Diana is keeping Zeke here. You know, we have traditions here on the Paradise Island. We're not very comfortable of what you are telling us. Diana is actually showing some great leadership on this issue. I'm actually really impressed by the character leadership development. In the beginning of this comic book, she was very rash and didn't really think of her actions. But now she's really, getting wiser, and it's getting good. It's good. One other thing is, I believe the Kronos is probably he's waking up from his night. He's not waking up. It's Hades' throne. Okay, Hades, the god of death, is sitting on Kronos, who is the first titan in the Greek mythology. He's the father of all these, the first generation of Greek gods like Zeus, Hera, Hades, Poseidon, and so on. And I believe Cassandra is some way releasing him. I don't know, but he's getting off his chains, and that's going to be really interesting. The whole Greek mythology I love what Brian as well has done with it. I actually think Greek mythology is actually one of the few religions and few mythologies it can really work with. The Egyptian one is quite has a bit of a poor content. That sounds bad, but I know the Nordic one is so screwed up. You wouldn't believe it. Most screwed up mythology ever. But I really like what the Australians doing with the Greek mythology thing. Love the cover as always. They are preparing to. I think they're preparing a final battle against the first born son god of Zeus and Hera. I have a theory of where Zeus is. I think. Okay, I don't know. If you don't want to know this, you might mute this video for a couple of seconds. Okay. I have a hunch that Zeke might, the little boy, the baby, might be Zeus in reincarnation or something like that. I don't know. I don't know why he's supposed to be dead, actually. If he's dead, this is supposed to be. Oh, I have a hunch that Zeke is used in some way. I don't know. Some people might not agree with me. It's just a hunch. But I love the issue. Oh, I missed you so much, Saga. I read this during on a bench next to a playground with my nephew playing with his friends, and I was just, oh my god, this book it's made for me. If you know the inside content, you know what I'm talking about. But I missed I've grown attached to several of the characters, maybe all of them, and I'm a selfie guy, and there some things came up, you know, some tears, and oh, it's so good. The artwork is still excellent by Fiona Staples. We have. It's funny that I say that I really love this character, but I can't remember some names. Alana, then we have. Oh, somebody should punch me. Oh, we have the family hiding on a dwarf planet. Really? What's it? Or was it another one? Either way, we have the family hiding on another planet, and we have Alana working as an actress in a very future theater movie way. It looks awesome. I want this. I want this thing in my lifetime as well. But it really shows some. I love the imagination of from Vaughn and Fiona Staples, how they draw. It's so colorful. Oh, I love it. The first page, full splash page, is always something to look forward to. Maybe not for sensitive readers, but my God, I missed this book. I think it's fantastic. I might be. Some people think this is one of the weaker issues. I don't care. I was sitting on the bench reading this at the playground. It was written for me. And my pick of the week. Oh my God, this issue was crazy. Oh my God. Some people say this is a good jumping on point. I don't know if I agree with that, because if you read this book from the beginning and you have this and you go, your jaws would probably drop. And oh my God, because we have Rex, the robot here. It's something that mix of Batman and Dr. Doom. He's one of the oldest friends, one of the. For God's sake, Matthias, you have to write down the names. Whatever, Invincible. One of Invincible's oldest friends. They were colleagues in the Justice League. Not the Justice League, that's a copyright globally, but it's the Justice League. And Rex has been to another dimension for thousands of years, then came back. And he became a different person, more cynical, and in some way he tricked Invincible to another dimension as well, and actually stabbed him in the back. He actually left him for dead, but Invincible got back to this real world, and Invincible is now confronting Rex at the Global League station, and some characters die in this book. They get murdered really brutally, and good God, this is some of the people you have been familiar, grown. And then you have Invincible's ex-girlfriend pregnant girlfriend getting her leg ripped off. It's a bloody book. It's always been a bloody book, but oh my god, this is crazy. Rex has really shown some really great villain potential. Oh my god. Not a good jumping on point, I have to say that now. I absolutely recommend you read it from the beginning. I know it's 111 issues, but oh my god, it's so worth it. It's my favorite superhero comic book, and it says it's the only superhero comic book you ever need. Look, it's so bloody. Oh, it was crazy. A great week for comic books. Coffee is getting cold. Have a lovely weekend, and thank you again for watching. And happy birthday to you, Meangreen Comic Machine. Enjoy your Hellboy Library Edition. Bye.